Welcome back, everyone, to the gymnasium. As per usual, I'm your host, James Merritt. Our sponsor today is Coca-Cola. Taste the feeling, or at least that's what I still think their slogan is. I'm not so sure. Anyway, let's jump right into it. Our topic today is augmented reality, or more popularly known as AR. Kind of the less talented brother to virtual reality, or maybe even more talented. I guess it depends on who you ask. You probably never heard of him, but there's this man named Ryan Kavinsky who is an AR developer at Added Layer, which is a digital product design consultancy that has an expertise in augmented reality. The reason I bring him up is because he gives a great definition of augmented reality. And he says, and I quote, AR is the digital medium that allows you to overlay virtual content into the visual world in a way that makes it seem as though content is actually there. Basically saying it adds a little something, something extra to the world you see, not completely changing it, the world around you, but merely adding to it. Things like Pokemon Go, the scrimmage and first down lines during a football game, those aren't actually there. Things like the failed Google Glass. And even if you ever downloaded the IKEA or Pottery Barn apps, where you can essentially put the pieces of furniture in your living room, that's AR. Military pilots even have helmets that display items virtually on their face shields in front of them that allow them to enhance their piloting to fly better with appropriate information being displayed right in front of them. Pretty exciting and pretty fascinating. By using these basically complicated relay of cameras and depth sensors that measure outputs, it's almost as if people are given a sixth sense, which allows them to see the two worlds at once. There are frankly so many possibilities with this technology, but some people believe the hype is over. Adam Greenfield, author of Radical Technologies, wrote a chapter about AR, and I gave it a read. He does make some good points, the biggest being how it needs to improve before it is used on a daily scale, like some of these ambitious scientists want. Well, I'm just going to say this bluntly. Listen close, scientists. In order for the public to truly accept augmented reality to a full extent, it needs to be perfect, like perfect. No sight problems, no slow speeds, no wrong information displayed, like no problems, perfect. Once we have this, then phone and handset AR would never be bothered with again. It would be fully immersive instead of a phone app. But sadly, until we do, the few who do feel comfortable using it will not be enough for this new wave of advancement to expand across the world. But no matter how skittish people are, it's subtly being brought into our lives more and more. And the technology to make it perfect will be here probably before we know it. The virtual and physical world are emerging together so that soon the two will become one. This will all happen once scientists and inventors determine how to make this technology absolutely flawless with no side effects or even complaints from the humans who use it. This will lead to the dramatic surge in this purchase and use of AR throughout every state, every country, throughout the entire world. I mean, who wouldn't want the ability to have basically supervision? I mean, I don't know, but I, for one, believe that it's going to be the next big thing. The most important, and I'll leave you guys with this final thought of mine, is that augmented reality cannot be our reality. It needs to be a tool that is used in life, but not abused. That goes with any advancing technology in our lives, but AR, the misuse might have more consequences than others. Then again, I'm just one guy with one opinion, but hey, what do you think? As always, I'd love to hear from the audience. So tell me, how do you feel about augmented reality? Do you think it will replace reality itself in this century? Will augmented reality be called reality by the 22nd century? You can leave your comments on my Twitter or my Instagram, but that's really all I got for you guys today. Thank you for listening to me rant again. Hopefully you learned something. As always, I'm James Merritt, and this has been The Gymnasium, and I hope I gave you a workout.